Hello mga kasubs and welcome to the Sarsicles TV. You have me, Mark. And yes, it's the 22nd from where I am. So it's two, just 2 days before Christmas Eve. And I guess I hope you like the new background. It's wash day today, so you can see the laundry at the back. Hopefully, you don't see my big underwear. Anyway, let's go with the reactions. We have several here. You're gonna find about maybe 4 to 8 songs being uploaded simultaneously. So I hope you like them. Uh, I by the one more thing, I received a copyright strike with one of your recommendations. So just to uh, avoid further strikes and what I'm doing is I'll be deferring for now from that particular artist. So a copyright strike is 90 days. So sometime maybe around April, we're gonna resume reacting for that particular artist. So for now, we have here a band or a group known as the HSCC, which stands for the Hindley Street Country Club. So the this performance will feature uh, Nina, who is known here in the Philippines as our soul siren, and Danny Lopresto. So both will be holding the vocal post. And before the song, by the way, is entitled "Foolish Heart." So this one is a cover originally by Steve Perry. Before we give it a go, just a quick thank you to all our viewers, subscribers, members, and sponsors. Maraming salamat sa inyo. And without any further delays, let's give this song a go. In three, two, one.
Dear love that goes, I don't want it unless I know. But with each passing, someone somehow will be there, ready to share. I need a love that's strong. I'm so tired of being alone. But will my lonely heart play the part of a fool again before I begin? Foolish heart, here we calling. Stop before you start falling. Foolish heart, heed my warning. You've been wrong before, don't be wrong anymore. Foolish heart.
Feeling that feeling again. I'm playing a game I can't win. Love's knocking on the door, my heart once more. Think I'll let her in before I begin. Foolish heart, hear me calling. Stop before you start falling. Foolish heart, heed my warning. You've been wrong before, don't be wrong anymore. Foolish heart.
And that is the end of the song. Wow. Very nostalgic, especially for those who are in the ripe, ripe age. Yeah. Uh, sound. Look, studio wise, very wide room, very spacious. I wish I have, when I was still active in with a band, I wish I had this big of a room that I can use as a studio. Very cozy, and it has the carpets. I can see myself. After playing, I'll just lie down on the floor and then like yeah. Uh, Sound wise, the first thing I noticed is the crispness of the sound. The snare drum in particular, like it actually sounded almost like an electric drum set. It was that crisp, and you can really see how good their sound techs are, how good they are in terms of coming up with this kind of sound, and it's just very clean, as if their live performance were like a recorded CD album that you're listening to. It was that pristine. What else? Nina and Danny, uh, I'm not sure if it's just the song or maybe it's also the voice that brings nostalgia. Now for those who don't know Nina would now probably have an understanding why she's called why she's known as the soul siren. Very nice, sweet, soothing, embracing voice. Danny's voice, very nostalgic. His vocals reminds me of those vocalists or singers in the. I'm not sure if it's in the 90s. I believe it is. What was that song? Timmy Thomas, for example. Dying inside. I can see him singing that song, and they are within the same range, I think, and they have that soulfulness in their singing. It's not like it's like how do we say that? It's not the hoarseness or the grit of the voice, but it's just the way they sing. Um, that makes it very very cool to listen to. Let me know what you think. If his voice fits more on the 90s genre, maybe there's more to it because this is just one song, so we are reacting based on this song alone. So I'm not saying that that his vocals is purely for 90s only. Going back to the sound uh, perspective, the guitar here. So we did mention cleanliness, the pristine sound. Um, the guitarist here chose what I believe is a simple setup in terms of effects. Although you can see at the on the floor he's using like a pedal or a digital effects board. But I think he was using just the simplest setup there. Like it's more of like the clean tone, so that guitar is running on clean tone and then accompanied by what I believe is a chorus effect. So it gives that watery sound and maybe some sort of a compression or noise gate or something that will reduce the noise passing through passing through the cables, amplifiers, and other and stuff, which gives us that nice of a tone. And we get to appreciate more because the he's actually plucking the string, so every note he plays, it's just very pleasant and sweet sounding to the ear. What I'm curious also is this setup that they have. Let me see if there's a nice view here. You can see on the left and right side of the band. Okay, here it is. So on the left and right side, you can see two keyboardists. See, one, and then there's two. Are they? So I'm curious whether they are both actually keyboardists, or one is like some sort of a synthesizer guy. I'm guessing the guy on the left is using synthesizer, and then the other on the right is using a keyboard. But again, I might be wrong. Having two keyboards is just like having two guitarists, right? So there's guitar one, guitar two. So maybe their setup is guitar, keyboard one, keyboard two. It's just a guess. Let me know what you think. For those who have bands who are in a band with two keyboardists or at least one keyboardist, uh, help me understand. I guess the from my take as a musician, maybe it using the guitar one, guitar two as an analogy. So they are doing two different arrangements from a rhythm perspective. Maybe that's how that's how they're going. Finally, my favorite part in the song here is the outro part. It's from the album version. I believe it's more on fading and not a full stop type of song. So they're doing it here by repeating the chorus until it fades. So I dig that part. It's because it's like the song just went on overdrive here with so as Danny sings the of the chorus, Nina goes with some runs, and she did some of those nice sweet notes like you know it just makes the nostalgia even better. It just brings back the good old days. Especially those I for those of you who are uh who also grew up listening to this song, you'd probably think about old school programs like Young Love Sweet Love, TGIS, those growing up barkada themed TV series, TV shows. So this is one of those things, and especially those who are very young at heart, those who are going through the early stages of love. This is a nice song to listen to. Anyway, that's my reaction. Let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments if you haven't done it yet. These are the stuff you can do to show loving to our channel. Please do as many as you can. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the Sarsicles TV. Sharing is caring, and most importantly, stay safe, everyone. I'll see you on the next video.